Welcome to Let's Look at Dungeon of the Endless, a new early access release on Steam from Games Together and Amplitude. Dungeon of the Endless is a top-down roguelike, which with a science fiction flair to it. It's pretty unique among the roguelikes. You take the role of the crew of a crashed starship that has landed inside the dungeon. The goal of the game is to move the crystal from your ship to the end of the level. You have several different ways of doing it. You also must protect your crystal. So you can race to reach the end, or you can choose to develop the rooms as you travel through. You're given different options to construct in these new rooms. For example, we'll increase our industry here. In these smaller nodes, can house defensive turrets. Periodically, waves of enemies will attempt to attack your crystal. And you kind of have to present it with a choice whether you want to take your risks and explore the dungeon quickly, or if you want to move both your heroes in a group in order to expedite your, in order to ensure that your crew stays alive. Presented with several resources here. Industry, used for constructing the modules. Science, which has not been implemented yet, likely for developing blueprints. And food, used for upgrading your heroes and healing them in emergencies. So we'll go up, level up our hero here, Saranumis. Proceed to the next room. And we might be able to upgrade our other guy here. No. So we can actually lure enemies into the room where we have our defensive turrets. Again, we'll just pull our heroes back, and we'll choose to fight them in this room. When outside of a room with combat, they're able to slowly heal their health. So the battles can be fast and furious and taking a lot of damage. Find you works usually pulling your forces back periodically to a defensive room like this. Getting a little bit weak there, so we're just going to use that emergency heal. And we're going to go ahead and level up our Opbot. It comes with a fairly wide selection of heroes. And we'll get a warning of waves incoming, and those are direct threats to our crystal. So repelling these waves is the utmost priority for us. Usually there is a little incentive to, whoops, I'm going to bring up the inventory here. Usually there's a little advantage to trying to fight the waves. So you do have an incentive to get out of the dungeon faster. Usually it costs you more resources, so you're not really going to be able to farm the waves for additional resources. And they tend to become more and more frequent. And another wave incoming. Move her all the way back. I think we're going to have to heal her. As well as our hot bot. So I find we are presented with a lot of choices in this, and a lot of resources you have to balance. And if we had enough food, we could recruit a third player here, but we'll be unable to do so. Unless we get more of the dust resource so that we are able to expand. This actually ties in with Endless Space. Some of the resources are actually the same resources from the space game, and we are able to spend that dust on equipment here. So I don't know. So rather than spend money at the merchant, I think we're just going to. Don't really have enough dust, so we'd end up unpowering rooms. We do have someone here that does. Don't know if they can use a rapier. We'll see. Yep, should be able to. Take advantage of that powerful weapon with a level up as well. And now we're presented with 2 incoming waves. And we found our exit here. However, we're presented with an attack on our crystal. Probably better to fall back here. I'm gonna hopefully preserve the majority of the health on my heroes, so I don't have to expend more food to emergency heal them. I'm gonna check out this blue room here. Did we forget anything? And we got 3 waves now. So some creatures are smart enough to just walk by the defenses. Others will fight the defenses. Okay, so we're gonna just pick up with our robot characters a lower level here. We're gonna take the crystal, and we're going to make a break for the exit here. So carrying the crystal, a lot of extra weight. You can try to distract and protect the carrier as best you can, and notice everything does become depowered once you pull out that crystal. So you want an ample supply of food and health before you want to go on that final charge for the exit. So now we have a little bit more difficult defend location here. Guys that always go straight for the crystal are always the most frustrating. And you lose dust as you take damage, which is also another significant pain. We got a lot of industry, so we're going to increase our food. We're also going to add in some turrets here. So our hero should be in a good position if we do get attacked. Almost have enough food to recruit him. Maybe in the next round. Okay. So now we have our third hero here. Gives us a lot more options to work with, but wasn't cheap. We'll kind of hold him back as a defender while we move forward with our main heroes here that are higher strength. See if we can upgrade him to the next level. Still requires a substantial amount of food. We're just going to fall back. And with our extra modules here, we should make fairly short work of them. Excellent. Okay, we're actually going to move forward. Got a little bit too weak there. Try to see how well we can multitask here. Got ourselves a merchant, but won't fuss about him. Well, let's see what his wares are right now. Doesn't really sell much. The gloves, I suppose. And we'll continue our exploration here. Okay, we desperately need to get that guy up a level. A defender. Now we're presented with having to open up another door that leaves us open to attack. very difficult to lure creatures into a heal here. And even though as a roguelike, it's certainly different to have this strategic element to it. So it's not just all just hacking and slashing your way to success here. Okay, we managed to repel all the attackers very narrowly. We'll go ahead and add some defenses here. I don't see us really fighting directly in that room. Alright, feel fairly confident we can defend this south side as well. Another merchant here. Probably be able to buy something. Still can't level him up yet. Oh. Controls can get a little bit finicky. Okay, we can get a new spear for our robot here. Got ourselves some invaders. You can see how it gets substantially harder as things go on. More and more waves we encounter. Just pull our robot back. And in the process, we did lose our hero there, one of them. So we're probably not long for this world at this point. But we'll see. Okay, we got ourselves the exit. We'll take advantage of that. We'll just get out of here now that the waves are cleared. And hopefully we can make it out. Before things start going south here. And once we're done this floor, I'm going to just end our Let's Look At here. Okay, so so far so good. You should get a good idea how this game plays. It's quite a fun game, and I look forward to the further developments. It's just as a reminder here, the game is still in alpha, so there's still a lot of progress being made on it. And even as it stands right now, it's a fairly polished game, and you can get hours of enjoyment out of it. So thank you very much for watching, and I highly recommend this game to you. I'm probably going to continue with a Let's Play series of this. Thank you very much.